Hey everybody, sorry about that. Hey everybody, welcome on back to another episode of the Chicago White Sox. We are in the off season, at least we're almost there. We're gonna go through the playoffs, and as you can see, the Dodgers have defeated the Tigers in the 2025 World Series. Here's all the retirements. None for our White Sox, but for the Orioles, it's Charlie Morton retires. Liam Hendricks calls it quits after a not bad year with Boston. Whit Merrifield retires, didn't play a game with the Guardians, so his final game was when he suffered that injury with us this season. 37 years old, not a bad career for Whit Merrifield, career 738 OPS guy, 24 and a half WAR. TJ McFarland calls it quits. He had an incredible final season, 87 games, 2.45 ERA. Kirby Yates, his career is over. He had a very rough final year. Yuli Gurriel, Martin Maldonado, and then the big one is Justin Verlander, one of the greatest pitchers to ever do it, and a surefire Hall of Famer. We're gonna do free agent negotiations in a second. As you probably expected, we are not gonna be bringing back that many of our players. We're also firing our head coach. We're gonna fire our pitching coach. We're gonna look for a new manager. Dave Roberts is here. Do we grab Dave Roberts to come and save this team? I don't think so. Let's just get Mackenzie Maddox. Let's do 4 years. I'll make that offer. Pitching coaches will do Douglas Thorman, 4 years. And then third base coach. We'll go Brian Woodson. We'll make that offer. Exclusive free agent negotiations. Michael A. Taylor at 34 years of age wants $4.2 million a year. He can walk. Joey Gallo. Maybe we bring Gallo back. I'll make an offer. 1 year, $4 million. If that gets it done for him, it does. If not, whatever. Slater's gonna walk. 33 years old. He is going to be gone. Mike Clevenger is going to walk. I don't know if he will ever play Major League Baseball again, but he was our only pitcher that was healthy for the entire season. 33 starts, and he was god-awful, 5.21 ERA. Yasmani's going to walk. Jose Abreu, 39 years old. What'll it take to bring him back? Only 780,000? Yeah. I feel like that's a place I can put my money, maybe. We'll let him walk. Drury's going to walk for sure. We're going to send free agency now. Yep. So our third base coach has already not accepted our offer. We'll go Neil Garrison. Mackenzie Maddox still likes our offer. And Douglas Thorman also still likes our offer. I really want both those guys. Alright, so Neil Garrison has accepted the Rays offer as a first base coach. do Dan Almquist. Mackenzie Maddox has accepted the Mariners' offer as manager. I hate hiring coaches in this game so much. It's actually so hard to do. We'll do Jorge Gutierrez. 3 years, 14.6 million. Look at a pitching coach. Douglas Thorman still likes our offer. That's good. All right, so now we officially have entered free agency. We are going to offer arbitration. Bias is going to get $1 million. Wilson can come back. Marchand can come back. Nick Maton can come back. Justin Anderson will come back. Dan Altavia is going to walk. Bobby Dahlbeck is going to walk. Yeah, Bobby Dahlbeck's going to walk, and then Mike Talkman's going to walk. Boom. Tender contracts, we're going to renew all of these guys. Jairo Iriarte. Drew Thorpe. Jonathan Cannon, even though he stinks, will come back. Kyle Teal will come back. Freelander Baroa. Colson Montgomery. All these guys are going to come back. Hagen Smith definitely coming back. Lennon Sosa will be back. Jake Eater will be back. Greg Knapp. Sure. Take 50,000. Gabriel Arias. Joel will be back. Braden Montgomery, I might just want to make an offer. Oh, never mind. Just renew that contract. Dominic Fletcher's coming back. Peyton Palante, I think this is the guy we traded for. Sure, Wickelman. Really, all these guys are going to come back. Avery Short. Remember, he was a guy we traded for. Chase Medroth, only 24. He is going to be back. Miguel Vargas. Getting better against righties, getting worse against lefties, which is interesting. Um, yeah, he's gonna come back. Yep. Gary Gilhill was another guy we traded for. He's getting better. Ooh, this guy played last year. Andre Lipsius. He's getting better, but he's a D potential. Do I want to pay him that much or just let him go? I think we're going to let him walk. Wade Meckler's coming back. Frazier's coming back. He had a crazy good year in the minors last year. Owen White is going to come back. Wilfred Veras. Sure, why not? We need bodies. Tim Elko. Again, bodies. We have so many contracts to renew, it's kind of insane. Wes Kopp. We're saving a lot of money here, cutting down on these guys' salaries, which is nice. William Bergolia. Okay, Gus Varland is 29. I think he's a guy we let walk. If you're a 15, I mean, he does have C potential. But he's 29. Let him go. Nick Podkol's going to go. Reiner Arias can stay. He's young. Jesse Schulten's D potential. 31, though. He's going to walk. Adam Hackenberg. We need bodies, so he's going to come back. Nick McLean. He can come back. Anthony, your guess is as good as mine. We have to keep around because his name is so cool. Jordan Leisure is going to walk. Mason Adams can come back. I know he was injured for a lot of last year. And then Joseph Yabor at 22 years of age will be our last contract renewal. All these guys, though, are walking. Wait, why? We are 17th in shortstop, and boy, do we suck at everything else. Taking a look at the team right now. Robert. Jolks. Sosa. The team right now. Let's call up everybody. Jamal Whaley. Oh my God. He's got to play right away, right? Right? He's too good not to. Yeah, Jamal's the guy. Jamal is that dude. Yo, what's up? Okay, anyone else we want on our 40 man? Certainly Kyle Teal, right? He's going to be battling for a position spot. We'll add him to the 40 man roster. See what he's got. Other than that, uh, Edgar Caro, maybe. We're just really we got some good depth at catcher. We need like a set in stone starter, which hopefully will be Kyle Teal because he's our highest rated catcher in the system now. Hopefully he's that guy. After I left, watch the end of the vid later, and W trades won like all of them. Yes, we definitely did make the team a lot better. Or not better, but better for the future. Jamal Whaley, he's already the best player in the system. Our first round draft pick ended up being the best player in the class. 81 overall, 99 potential. Yep, he's got that 99 potential. There's no question that he's going to play right away. I think unless he has a terrible spring, this guy is playing right away at 18 years old as the starting shortstop. All the players you traded away got worse once you traded them. Exactly. David Robertson fell off a cliff. But now it's time for free agency. We are going to make this team better. Just take a look at the team right now. Throw them all in there. Baldwin, Bias. The catcher against righties right now is Teal. And then who else goes in? We have Montgomery. We have Jamal. Nick Maton. Lennon Sosa definitely comes out for Benintendi. Jolts is going to come out for Bias. So right now, if the season started today, our team would be looking like this. And then, yeah, this is the team right now. I'd say where's the thing where I can see the depth chart? Perfect. 17th at shortstop. We could really use some help in several places. We could We definitely need a corner outfielder or two. Is the draft class better than last year's because last year's was buns? Last year's class was buns. This is off season between year one and year two. We have only done one draft. I've added an extra difficulty to the game where I can't scout. Like I have to go off what the CPU has scouted because in this game they let you know way too much about prospects and it's too easy to get an insane draft class. All right, then the pitching rotation: Bryce Wilson, Jairo Iriarte, Davis Martin, and then after that it's like Drew Thorpe and Hagen Smith. So we could definitely use a starter or two. Didn't one of your players get third in AL Rookie of the Year, but he wasn't good? Yeah, that was Colson Montgomery. He's gonna be good. Okay, no, that's not what I want to do. He's gonna be good down the stretch, 84 potential, but as a rookie, he was not particularly good. 641 OPS, .6 WAR. I don't think those are Rookie of the Year type numbers. But as you can see, his numbers are getting a lot better. +3, +6, +2, +1. All around the board. Brooks Baldwin is a solid compliment to him that could make the roster. But now we need to get into the nitty-gritty, the best part of every rebuild, and that is rebuilding the roster, like actually getting new pieces. I think we definitely need maybe a first base bat and definitely a corner outfielder, as well as a starting pitcher and a ton of bullpen arms. Let's. Okay. The budget, we have 81.5 million to spend. I'm trying to get Benintendi off the books, Benintendi and maybe Robert. But we have only 3 players on the roster making over $1 million. That is insane. That's going to change with arbitration, but right now that's the case. I'm not trying to sign Kyle Tucker or Vladimir Guerrero, but I'm not going to be just idle in free agency. I'm going to try to go after some players. Like, we could certainly use another catcher. Victor Caratini could be that guy. Actually, I don't know about priority number 1. Muto demands 1 year, 8.1 million. Gary Sanchez. Ryan O'Hearn could be a decent piece for us. 32 years old. He was not great last year, but he could be a piece. Could bring back Joey Gallo, we talked about. Luis Rengifo just had a crazy good year. He's asking for a lot of money. Brendan Rodgers, Ahmed Rosario. I think all these guys are kind of asking for an overpay right now. Eugenio Suarez is definitely going to want a ton of money. Bo, asking for a lot of money. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa was an all-star. He was kind of good. Marcell Ozuna. You know how much I love this guy. He could come in and be our big bat DH. I don't think it's realistic, though, for us to go after a guy like him. We're probably more of a Max Kepler team. Lane Thomas, Ramon Laureano. So right now I'm certainly got my eye on Ozuna. Maybe Max Kepler, Jesse Winker, maybe. Really good bat against righties. We could use that. Was not particularly amazing last year, but he wasn't bad. He does not play good defense, so he would have to be a DH. Austin Hayes, possibly. 6 million a year is kind of crazy. Michael Conforto. Yeah, I could get behind a Michael Conforto signing. You need bats or defense. Exactly. Defense, I'm not too worried about because we have some really good defenders. And I like Michael Conforto could easily slot in. Rob Refsnyder. I think we're going to put Michael Conforto as a certain spot of need that we could grab. Randall Grichuk, never mind, he's 34, has 99 contact against lefties. What do I need more, contact or defense? Or we just need bodies, man. We need corner outfield, first base help offensively, and then defensively, we could always just use, a good catcher. I think Victor Caratini is going to be that guy. So all free agents. Then I feel like starting pitching is where we could spend our biggest money. John Means is asking for a ton. Could bring Eric Fetty home. We know he had a ton of success with the Sox in previous years. Kershaw, 37 years of age. Maybe. Paul Blackburn, Aaron Savale. Michael Lorenzen just had a really nice season. Nick Martinez just had a really nice season. Why? Okay. Trying to get like a high 70s middle-aged pitcher. That's the plan. A lot of these guys are asking for too much money. So, like, I'm not paying $26 million a year for Zach Eflin. That's just not going to happen. But I could use a Tyler Mahle. Just had a great year. 31 years old. I think the guy I want though is Chris Paddock. 3.32 ERA. He's 30 years old. I feel like that's going to be my guy. Chris Paddock. Put him on there. Relievers we can always go after later in the cycle. I think we're going to go Caratini. And then Michael Conforto. Boom. That's where we lock in our changes in advance. Bro, I hate signing coaches so much in this game. It's so hard. Today is your day to offer free agents. Yes, we want to stop simulating. Not interested in Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chris Paddock, 54% motivation to sign. Victor Caratini with 50. I feel like we could lock him up right now. 1 year, $6.9 million a year. He can have that. Boom. He's going to get that offer. Paddock, not going to offer him yet. Lock in changes in advance. We're going to send to the next free agency. Victor Caratini contract decision. This offer wasn't quite right. Let's keep working and finalize a deal. Interesting. Might have to overpay a little bit for some of these guys. Paddock, let's do 2 years, and let's bump up the salary to 15.6. And then Victor Caratini, let's do 7.11. Michael Conforto is not ready to sign yet. Keep on simulating. Yes, I would. We're going to add anybody else we want to the 40-man roster. I think this is going to be everybody. Ooh, Braden Montgomery. No, not yet. I think this is going to be everybody. We're going to sim the free agency too. We are now going to keep on simulating. Eugenio Suarez is a Dodger. Contract decision incoming. This is huge. We don't even know who it's for yet. Boom! Chris Paddock is a Chicago White Sox. The former Minnesota Twin and San Diego Padres pitcher has decided to take his talents to the south side of Chicago. Hopefully it goes better than the Kyle Gibson signing did last year. He's a lot younger than Gibson, and we're paying him a lot more. So here's our opening day starter, Chris Paddock. Welcome to the team. Contract decision on Victor Caratini. He's still not convinced. Dylan Cease is a Brewer. We're going to sim 9 more days, and now we want to offer free agents. Conforto. Now we want to add a bullpen arm. Or a closing pitcher even. I feel like Elvis Peguero is a decent option. That's probably someone I can get later on in the cycle, though. I could want to focus on someone a little more high profile. Shelby Miller, possibly, just had an insane season. Yeah, we're gonna add Shelby Miller onto the board. We're gonna offer Caratini the same thing we just offered him. Actually, we'll bump it up to 7.18. Conforto, we'll give him 2 years, 4.84. And stamp it, lock in changes, send to the next free agency. Michael King is an Oriole. Victor Caratini, come on, man. Boom! Victor Caratini is a Chicago White Sox, $7.18 million. And then Michael Conforto. He's not quite convinced just yet. Vlad is a D-back. Free agency. You could always use another bullpen arm or like a first baseman. I'm definitely liking Ryan O'Hearn here. Josh Bell even. A little old though. D-backs are scary. Yeah, definitely after that signing. Second baseman, they're still asking for too much money. MJ Melendez. Ooh. Kind of like that idea. Miguel Andujar just had a terrible season. Okay. Too much money, too much money. Alec Thomas. Huh. Maybe Alec Thomas? Good defensively. Good against righties. Alec Burleson. He's certainly an option. Yeah, let's go after Burleson. Alright. Trade Tim Herron for Jake Eater. He's probably going to go way up in arbitration, which is why they're trying to get rid of him. But, like, maybe. We'll decline it for now. But instead, could I get, like... I don't really want Jake either. Could I get Hunter Gaddis? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Boom. Hunter Gaddis. Welcome to the Guardians. There is our closer. Right there. Hunter Gaddis. I did not think I was going to do that, but I am now. Wow. Past 2 seasons, he's got 150 games, and he's been great. He's been great. Keep on going. The D-backs keep spending money. Ranger Suarez, 5 years, 120. He is a Diamondback. We're going to go to the Rule 5. Skip the draft lottery. Let's hope we get number 1. And we're going to offer contracts to free agents. Michael Conforto. Please, just take it. Alec Burleson. Boom. Let's hope both these guys sign. Send to Rule 5. Good thing you're in the AL. Exactly, man. Rule 5 draft. Go to the draft. We get the number 1 pick. Randy Dobnak. Not too crazy about that. Dakota Hudson did receive a boost mid-season last year. Maybe he's a guy. Hunter Barco. Really? Jake Cousins. That feels like a no-brainer, right? 99 hits per 9. Enoli Paredes could be our next pick. Not really any batters that are, like, catching my eye. Hudson Haskin could be a guy, though. Yeah, I feel like this is obvious. Jake Cousins. And if those relievers are still there, which Enoli Paredes is not. Tyler Matzik is 35. Victor Gonzalez. Carson Fulmer. And Jose Hernandez. Oh, Enoli Paredes is still here. Look at that. Robert Stevenson. Yeah, we're going to take Enoli Paredes. We're going to skip this last selection. And so I'd say that's a pretty good Rule 5 draft. We did get 2 decent bullpen arms. Now we sim to arbitration hearings. Alec Burleson, contract decision. And he's a White Sox. Michael Conforto? Not yet. Fromber's back in Houston. Now we're going to offer more free agents. Not interested. The last guy we're going to throw on there. Definitely could use another reliever. Elvis Peguero. That's going to be our guy. 2 years, $4.75 million a year, bro. You are 70% interest. Please just sign with us. Elvis Peguero. 1 year. We'll do $1.98 million. And he's a Marlin. Well, contract decision. Boom! Michael Conforto's a White Sox. Kyle Tucker's a Dodger, because of course he is. We're going to offer free agents again. We're not interested there. Relievers, Shelby Miller, and then we'll add one more relief. It actually could use another corner infielder, maybe. Andrew Monasterio. No. Non-tenderings did just happen, so a lot more players are going to be in the free agency pool. Such as Andrew McCutchen. Andrew McCutchen, 39 years old. Do we bring him in? I would say not. Mike Talkman is here. Austin Slater. A couple guys we non-tendered. Badoo. Badoo. I feel like that's a decent enough option. Will Brennan. No. If we're going to sign somebody, it's going to be on the infield. And they're just asking for too much money. Obi. Too much money. Ooh, Gregory Soto. I do love me some Gregory Soto. I do love me some Gregory Soto. Garrett Clivinger. Tyler Rogers is 35. 99 walks per 9 though. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Shelby can have an offer. 1 year, $5.35 million. Send to arbitration. Shelby Miller, not quite ready yet. We're going to do it again with him. 5.41. Does that get it done? And it does. Shelby Miller, welcome to the team. Ryan Helsley is a Brave. 41 players on our 40-man. Wade Meckler. Goodbye. Yes. All right, Tyler Rogers, $3.1 million. Let's see if he likes it. Let's look at the lineups now, by the way. Caratini is the new catcher. Actually, it's probably like this, which makes like no sense, but whatever for now. Burleson comes in. He joins the squad. Actually, let's trade away Benintendi. Anything for Andrew Benintendi. I can actually get C potential players. That's crazy. Yeah, all right, Kansas City. He's going to go back home to Kansas City, and I'm going to ask for Austin Charles. They won't give him to me. Who did they want to do the deal for? Was it Diego Hernandez? Eric Pena? No. Who was it? All right, you'll do it for Peyton Wilson. He's a little too old. Let's do Brendan McNair. This is a good deal. We'll do it. Done deal. There goes Benintendi. That is our highest paid player off the books. Yes. Good. Very good. Now we will welcome somebody. Michael Conforto into the lineup. Does Kyle Teal play the outfield? I think he does. So, boom. Boom. I think this is the team. We'll change the lineup to where Burleson hits higher. Caratini. Maton at second. And then boom. There's the lineup against righties, against lefties. All right. Now we switch the positions. Caratini at catcher. Whaley. We'll do that. That. Senzel does not play first. So it'll be Vaughn at first. Whaley at third. This. And then this. And then that. And then the lineup is Whaley. Boom, there's the lineup against lefties. And the rotation becomes Paddock, boom, there's the rotation. The bullpen, Hunter Gaddis is the closer. Murphy and Miller are setup men. In the middle will be Puck, Cousins, and Wilson. And Paredes. And then in the long, it'll be Baroa, Smith, and Cannon. Bang, there's the team. Arbitration hearings in 27 days. Tyler Rogers has a decision, and he is a Chicago White Sox. Gallen's a Ranger. What? I'm gonna remove Wickelman from the 40-man. Relievers, Tyler Rogers joins, and so Paredes moves out. Good old Tyler Rogers comes on in. And boom. Nope. Bryce Wilson will make $10.6 million. Ken Murphy, Maton. The panel sides with Puck. The Mariners have claimed Wickelman. Vaughn makes 5.8. Thias makes $1 million. Wilson signs with they signed with us. Anderson's gonna make 892. Marchand's gonna make 817. We will be simulating to spring training. Nope. Eflin is a Blue Jay. And then tomorrow is something or other. We do have one more spot on the 40-man. I would like to use it. Maybe. Or not. That's fine. We can also sign some young minor league hitters. Such as Hayden Cantrell, John Frank Salazar. Nico Goodrum still exists. That's crazy. Donnie Walton. Nope. All right. Javier Vaz, Levon Soto. Sign Javier Vaz. Bang. We have the exact amount of players needed. We'll call up all these guys. You're going to go to Double A. 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 And then... who else? Colin Acevedo, you're going to go to Double A. And then we're going to call up some players up to Triple. Avery Short. Maybe not. What's up, Troy? Avery Short's going Triple. Ryan Burroughs is going to triple. Nastrini to triple. And then Jacob Amaya will return to AAA. We are going to simulate until the end of the spring, and then what we're going to do is we will assess the team there and see who breaks camp and who makes the opening day roster for Season 2 of the Chicago White Sox. All right, so we end the spring at 9-17. Jamal Whaley. Oh, actually, we can go to statistics. Wow. Robert was awful. Whaley was fine. Caratini, Julks, Vaughn. Marchand was good. Marchand was really good. Teal was fine. Fletcher was bad. Burleson was good. Conforto was good. Baldwin was bad. Maton was not good. Montgomery was not good. Arias Thias was bad. Sosa was fine. Ramos was bad. Senzel was insane. And Corey Lee was whatever. So, let's see who goes down. Catchers. Caratini and Teal make the roster. Thias goes down. Lee goes down. Marchand goes down. Vaughn makes the roster. Sosa, we'll see with Gabriel Arias. Senzel makes it. I'm about to draw Marcel Reed. Awesome. Brooks Baldwin did not make it. How did Maton do? Nick Maton was awful. So maybe he doesn't make it either. I know Senzel would make it over him. Conforto, Julk's going to make it. Fletcher is not going to make it. Burleson's going to make it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Boom. There's the team. That is going to be the batters. The lineup will look just like this. Against lefties, it'll look just like that. Now it's time for the pitching stats. Drew Thorpe was good. Jake Cousins was not great. Chris Paddock was insane. Bryce Wilson was very good. Davis Martin was okay. Hyro was terrible. Huck was good. Gaddis was bad. Murphy was bad. Miller was bad. Wilson was good. Rogers was good. Prelander was bad. Smith was bad. Cannon was bad. And then all these guys didn't pitch. So, Hyro, Thorpe, Cannon, Prelander. Hagen Smith is going to start the year at AAA. High Bush, of course, is going down. Juan Carella is going to go down. From here, Boozer is going to go down. And then both of these guys are going to go down. We need to send down one more pitcher. And I think it's, I don't know who it's going to be. Jonathan Cannon, right? Jonathan Cannon goes down to AAA. He does not make the roster. We'll send to the regular season. And who did they send down? Freelander. Call Freelander back up. Call Jonathan Cannon to AAA. Boom. The Red Ace is going on outright waivers. And there it is. There's the team. Pitching rotation. Paddock's going to get the opening day start. Then Wilson, Martin. I know Jairo did not have a good preseason, but he is going to be in the rotation still. Who's the closer, you ask? Hunter Gaddis, I think, is kind of the obvious answer for that. Murphy and Miller in the setup. Wilson, Rogers, Puck, Cousins. In the middle, Prelander is the long reliever. And that's going to be it for this, off season. My throat is getting a little scratchy, so I think I'm going to hop off for a while. This might not be the last episode of it. Might come back for another short episode, because today was a really short episode. But I am going to fix some things around the league, change up some positions, and then we'll be ready to go with season number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.